at the gym, leg day, and the day that everybody hates, leg day. Well, actually, I do two leg days a week, is getting ready for water ski season. So, long and the short is, I saw something on Instagram that was so unbelievable. It stopped me in my tracks. I documented it. I've been thinking about this particular video, and the concept is really simple. Situation, founder. Founder sets a goal, achieves that goal, feels nothing, feels like I haven't made it. Goalpost move, continues, continues, continues. And I have a real life story about this. 6 years ago, I was going on my first bald face trip with 48 other CEOs. This is called the Maple Summit, 48 CEOs going skiing together, cat and heli skiing. I'm doing a day before the event. I'm going skiing at Big White. I'm with Chad Burmeister. And we're going up the cliff chair, and I'll remember this forever. He turns to me. It's a little double, so I'm sitting next to Chad, and Chad said, "Quick question for you. Do you think that you're successful?" Without even hesitation, I'd said no. I had at that time Sales for Life, $3 million business, uh, 27 employees, 600 global customers we'd served over a 10 or 12-year horizon. Couldn't look at myself and said successful. Yet, if I had taken a moment and documented from zero and had a said 500,000 Jamie, a million Jamie, would I take a moment and celebrate uh, and and uh, and really take in and have gratitude of what you've accomplished? Then all of a sudden, the zero Jamie to 500,000 Jamie, or the 500,000 to a million Jamie, would have said, "Wow, unbelievable." But I didn't do that. And so all that happens is, us founders, we just keep moving the goalposts. So what this video talked about was the exact opposite. What you do is you think of a celebration. And when you're small, you think maybe small. I'm going to have a party. I'm going to have a party when I have X number of users. I have a party when we get our first customer. I'm going to throw a party when we hit a revenue milestone, and you hard plug it in. You put the money aside, you get it ready. The second you cross that milestone, you celebrate that moment. You take these micro celebrations. And I want to try to find this video. It was incredible. If you ever see it on Instagram, it's a guy and a girl in a car, in a sports car. They usually start the video with his wife, and then it pans over to the entrepreneur. If you find it, tag it, put it in here. But this idea was so profound, because I have caught myself a million times setting goals. Like, Get Leverage is now 120 employees. So if you had asked me 2 years ago, Jamie, you think you'd be here? Of course, I'd be like, "This is crazy. Look at the growth." But do I feel any different? Because no, I didn't take a moment to set micro goals and micro celebrations. And again, thinking small, it could be a party, it could be a dinner out. Then those could be vacations. Then what I've seen great entrepreneurs do is, a classic car or a vacation home as the numbers accelerate. And I am going to document this into my gratitude journal. I'm going to fundamentally change the way I think about each of the milestones I create in the business are actually going to unlock something that I can look forward to, and I can plan to, and the family can enjoy together. And all of a sudden, it makes the journey of entrepreneurship so much better, because all of a sudden you can look back. Like, Successful Life was from 2012 until 2023, an 11-year run. Didn't take, yeah, I had some micro celebrations along the journey, but if I have had every 6 months, every year, there was this like unlock, I could look back and be like, look at the 12 things that I did. Look at the 15 things incredible to my life. But I didn't. We'd get to a million, I chased to 2 million. We get to 2 million, chase to 3 million. And then we try to convert that 3 million into a portion of recurring revenue. And it was just a hedonic treadmill. So I hope you find this valuable. If you ever see that video, please tag it in this. I think it's fantastic. And looking forward to hearing your thoughts on reverse engineering celebrations, and then just bumping up to a giant series of celebrations, rather than setting goals, hitting them, feeling nothing, and just moving the goalposts, and then looking back and be like, yeah, I'm not that really successful. Well, if old you had have ever looked at yourself now, you'd be blown away, except You didn't take a moment to enjoy the small things on the journey. Hope all is well.